What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. What's up? Happy Monday. Monday. Happy Monday. So first of all, before I forget, because I've been meaning to say this for a minute, Lord, my head looks like it's all over the place. I want to send prayers and love out to Puerto Rico, who is dealing. They've had devastating results from Hurricane. Is it Ian? Hurricane Ian. And want to send prayers out to Florida. That I think the whole state is under watch. There is a state of emergency declared for the whole state. So the hurricane is on its way. So shouts out, and I have some people that I really love down to the Florida. So y'all take care of yourself. Okay, Abby, no problem. I understand, babes. So y'all take care of yourself down in Florida. Do what y'all need to do. Don't be hard-headed. Follow the directives, instructions, and be safe. All right, so let me say hi to everybody coming in. What's up, Miss Sharon? You were the first in the room. I saw you, girl. Hey, B-Lo. What's up, Kenya? Hey, Cool Gamer. Hey, Natalia. I ain't seen you in a while, girl. Hey, Mama. Lock Queen, Tan. What's up? Hey, China White. Fruit Punch. Lady V. What's up, Shed? Hey, Boo. See, Golden Creative Diva. Miss Baythang. Hey. Hey, Brandon. What's up, Boo? And Trey Leche. And shout out to my members in the chat that are all lit up in green. Special shout out to y'all. You know, I had a video I was going to drop on y'all Saturday, and I was so tired. But if you guys watch the Real House, not Real Housewives, I'm going to do a members only live. I might do it later on tonight. It's just a little tea. It's just a little tea. If you watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, it's just a little Love and Marriage Huntsville tea that I'm going to put out there to my members. Okay? If you watch it. Hey, Nola Reds. What's up? I like that Nola Reds. I like that. I like me some Nola, honey. I just want those hoes to tell me I got a free Friday. I'm tired. I know that's right. Listen, when is it supposed to hit landfall? When is it supposed to hit y'all? For the people that are in Florida. Today's Monday. When is it supposed to come through? All right. So, child, there's a lot going on this Monday. Let me get to it. First of all, we got some Black girl magic that we need to talk about, okay? First of all, we have some Black girl magic. You've been off staying busy with Big Brother. Listen. I know. Listen, we got some Black girl magic, y'all. First of all, the first Black girl magic we need to talk about is right here. Okay, we need to talk about this right here. But those of you who have been following my my Big Brother reviews, then y'all know last night was the season finale of Big Brother. And this young lady right here made history last night as the first African-American woman to win a regular season of Big Brother. We know that Tamar Braxton won Celebrity Big Brother, but listen, Celebrity Big Brother is not the same as a Big Brother. It's just not. It's not. First of all, they only in the house a couple of weeks versus they've been in the house all summer. Like, they literally went into the house in June, and we just had the conclusion last night. And it's just not the same. But I mean, that's not to take nothing away from the fact that, you know, old girl won. But she was the first African American winner to win Big Brother. She also made double history last night because she was the first winner to win Big Brother as well as America's Favorite House Guest. And so it just so for those of you who were not watching Big Brother, tell her queen I cried, she deserved it. I ran through my house. Listen. Let me say this. You said the icon. I know that's right. Let me say this to y'all. It is sad that we still have the first of our kind. You're absolutely correct. But let me say this to y'all. For those of you who were not watching Big Brother, let me explain to you why this is bigger than, I mean, don't get me wrong. I can say it's bigger than her being the first Black woman to win. But it's bigger than that because you know how when you know better, you do better. right? And for as black as I am, things still go over my head sometimes, right? And I have been watching Big Brother for a very long time. I have not been watching from season 1. We're in season 24. I probably started watching around season 4, maybe around season 4. I honestly couldn't tell you exactly when, but I know I didn't watch the first couple of seasons of Big Brother. When I look back on old clips of Big Brother and I see the racism that is displayed in the other house guests through their actions. Yeah, exactly, Shad. The microaggressions. When I see these old clips that I'm seeing through a different set of eyes now, you know, I'm older. Some of these clips are 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? Some of these clips are 20 years old. So I have a different vision that I'm looking at these clips through. And when I go back to the beginning of this season, and for those of you who were watching my reviews, I was going to stop reviewing it because the way they were treating Taylor, the bullying, this beautiful Black woman walked into that house with her head high, knowing who she was, unapologetically beautiful, unapologetically confident, unapologetically Black. And the way they tried to tear her down in this house and how it became a mob mentality, even the other Black house guests were against this woman. Let me tell you, let me just give you an example. Let me just give you an example of something that happened, right? So one night, and CBS, I gotta call some bullshit on CBS too, because the way y'all be editing shit. So one night, they were trying on clothes. It was like one of the first nights. Hey, Monk Chip. Hey, boo. It was one of the first nights that they were in the house. And they were trying on their clothes. They were trying on different outfits. And Taylor said, y'all want to see what I'm going to wear on finale night? The way they flipped that and turned that into something negative, like, oh my goodness, what does she mean? What's she gonna wear in finale night? Oh, she just knows she gonna win. Oh, and when I tell y'all that they turned this into like, how dare she say she has an outfit for finale night? Excuse me, all of y'all have an outfit for finale night. You're supposed to pack an outfit for finale night, because isn't the fucking object of the game is to make it to finale night? Why would you go into a situation and say, well, I know I ain't gonna win. Ain't no need me packing nothing nice to wear for the last night. So when I tell y'all they turned that around on her and they flipped it and they turned her into, but again, what I love about it, she used to make me mad because she was a little too nice and a little too forgiving. But I also understand that she did not have the point of view that we had, that we saw everything that was happening, that was going on behind her back and what people were saying behind her back. So I understand we don't have that she doesn't have that same point of view. And I'm going to be honest with you. I almost wish that she wasn't going to go home and watch the season, because I don't want her to see what was being said and see what happened behind her back and the way people were talking about her. I hope, because it's almost like I don't want it to change how because she walked through this with her dignity. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Real Street News? Hey, babe. Hey, Joshua. She walked through this with her dignity. And I almost don't want her to go back and see what people said about her, because I don't want her to, I just don't want it to change anything. But if y'all weren't watching the season, I mean, people who were watching it, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But if y'all weren't watching the season, the only things I know about is Really Be reviews and Candy Birds and Tay Marvel on the spot. Right, okay. Folks don't like you being too proud and too free or whatever that color purple coded. What's up, Jonathan? What's up, baby? So at some point, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I told y'all this before, what I thought my opinion was. For her to go from being on the block, this woman was on the block something like 3 weeks in a row. The way Big Brother works, you basically it's about who can survive to the end of the show, right? So every week, 2 people are nominated. You can play to try to save yourself, and then the house votes on who needs to go home, right? You get put on the block. This woman was on the block, she was on the block a total, I think she total of 5 or 6 times a total. And she was on the block. It was like 3 weeks in a row. It was like back to back to back. Like every time somebody was at a household, she was the target. It was always her. No matter what anybody else was doing in the house, no matter what anybody else was saying in the house, she was always the target, right? They wanted to form an all-girls alliance, but didn't want her in it. Like, it was that kind of shit. Like, how you gonna have an all-girls alliance, but you don't want her in the damn alliance? Like, the hell? It was just so... And at one point, and I'm going to tell you what I think happened. I really think because it was so bad, and those of us on the outside of the house were so upset. I really think production pulled Joseph, because Joseph was the one. Turner gets credit because it happened during his HOH, but it was really Joseph that started it. But I really think production pulled one of them to the side and said, listen, let me tell y'all what's happening. Let me tell y'all what this is looking like out there. And Jonathan flipped it and said, listen, we are ganging up on this woman for no reason. Like, I don't understand why everybody hates her, including myself, that's been talking trash about her. And he realized what was going on as far as the bullying was concerned. He pulled some people together. They created an alliance, and basically the alliance started to protect Taylor. And what ended up happening was, Big Brother, I can't get into all of it, but Big Brother is a strategy game. So alliances come, alliances go. But the alliance worked long enough. The alliance worked long enough to get a lot of those bullies out of the house. It worked long enough to get a lot of those bullies out of the house. And by the time the alliance sort of fell apart, Taylor was good. She was in a really good position strategically, and she had built her own relationships enough. And then she ended up winning the damn game. Now, I don't think production necessarily needed her to win the game, but they definitely needed the tides to turn of public opinion. Her and Joseph definitely made up. I've seen the he's been posting and all that, and I'm glad, because that thing with Monty, child, they was horny and they was stuck in that house, and it was what it was. I don't think either one of them was all that concerned about this being no long-term relationship. I think it was, I got an itch, you got an itch, let's scratch each other till we get the hell out of here. So I'm glad that they were able to work, and I think they're cute. I think Joseph and Taylor are cute. Do I think that's why Paloma left? No, I think Paloma had mental issues before she went in the house. I think the house exasperated it, and I think that Paloma did not like Taylor for whatever her reasons were. I'm not gonna say it was race. I'm just gonna say she made up her mind that she didn't like Taylor, and her goal was to turn everybody against Taylor. I think that. But I also think she had other mental health issues before she even went into the house. I do. I honestly do. I don't think... I heard rumors that she wasn't taking her meds. We know she wasn't sleeping. And we know that sleep deprivation is an issue. Sleep deprivation can cause breakdowns. And I think that's what it was. I really do. I don't think production made her leave. I do think production may have told her to chill out, because I think they did say that production told them to chill out at one point. So I do believe production told her to chill out. But if you've been following Paloma since she got out of the house, Paloma can't take responsibility for her actions. She's still making it seem like, cause she was like, y'all didn't see everything. Ma'am, we literally saw everything. Like, again, for those who do not know about Big Brother, you're in a fishbowl. There are cameras all over the house. The only privacy they have is literally when they are in the actual bathroom stall. Even when they're taking a shower, you can still see them from here up and from like the knee down. Like, there is no privacy in this house. Even to the point where when Taylor was in the tub in the HOH room, she had her bathing suit on. Like, there is no privacy in this house. So for you to be like, I was misunderstood, y'all didn't see everything, ma'am. Now, CBS controls certain things as far as when they will cut the live feed if something's going down in the house that they don't want people to know about. They will cut the live feed. But I'm going to say 85% of the time, those cameras are rolling. 85% of the time, those cameras are rolling. So, like, they have people having sex. Like, everything is on camera. You know what I'm saying? So when they're playing certain competitions that they may not want us to know what happened, even though we still figure out what happened, because if you watch the live feeds, you can figure out from the way people are talking. There have been times when there's been like a fight or an argument, and they'll cut the feed so they can get everything straightened out. But 85, I'm going to even say probably 90% of the time, the feeds are running. So for you to come out and be like, y'all don't know what happened, y'all don't understand everything, I'm like, ma'am, what game did you think you were playing? Because we literally saw everything. How does BB strategy work? If the goal is to win, why would you vote to keep your biggest competition in? So it's just like any other game. Your strategy is your strategy. So let me give a brief overview and then we're going to move on. So Big Brother, there are usually like 14 or 15 people that come in. And they're from all over, all different walks of life, all ages, all groups, yada, yada, yada. You have competition. So you the first competition you play is head of household. Who is going to be in charge of the house for the week? Whoever wins head of household, they get to nominate 2 people to go home. And then from there, those 2 people can campaign, try to build these relationships. And that's where you get these alliances. Well, if we work together, I won't vote for you if you won't vote for me, and that kind of thing. Then they have a competition called the Power of Veto, where the people who are nominated get to play, the head of household gets to play, and then they usually pick certain people, like they do a random draw of other people who can play. If I'm nominated to go home and I win the Power of Veto, I can save myself. So if I save myself, then the head of household has to nominate somebody else. And once they nominate a replacement or the 2 original people stay the same, then there's an eviction. The house has to vote, and it's a secret vote. So nobody knows who's voting for anybody unless you tell them who you voted for. There's a secret vote. Or once you go home and you see the episode and you see, us watching at home can see everything, but the people in the house don't know who voted for who. And that's how the numbers dwindle down. So when you talk about strategy, most of the people, that's what they look at. They look at the competition. They look at who they think is going to do better in the competitions, who's physically fit, who, has the better social game. Usually they try to pick on the people that they think are weak first. So usually the older people go home first. People who don't have a good social game, who are not talking, they say talking game or being overly friendly. Then you're not allowed to have any electronics. You're not allowed to have any books unless it's your religious book. You're not allowed pen and paper because they don't want you writing stuff down. Because some of the competitions involve memory, like remembering the order that certain things happened or stuff like that. So you're only allowed, so whatever your religious book is, if you're Bible, Quran, what have you, you can take that. But other than that, you cannot you can't have any other books. If you went head of household, then you get that's one of the perks, is that you'll get music. You'll get like an iPod with music, like your favorite, like your playlist uploaded on it. This year they gave them Renaissance. When Taylor won, she got Renaissance, because of course they were in the house. They don't get anything. They don't watch TV or nothing. So they didn't know Beyonce had a new album. They don't know, anything. They don't know any world events. They don't know anything that's happening. Nothing. I think one year they were playing Big Brother when something happened, and they did tell them what happened. Something. It was a major world event. It wasn't 9/11. Something happened, and they were in the house, and they did tell everybody what was going on. Something happened. I don't remember what it was now, but something did happen. They don't know the queen. Nope, they don't know the queen is dead. They don't know anything that's happened since June. They do not know. They do not know. It was 9/11. Maybe it was 9/11, C. Golden. It was 9/11. Okay. So, yeah. So, something like that they did. They let them know that, hey, this is what's happening. But, yeah, anything else, like, you just got to find out when you get out. So, you literally have no, outside connection until you get voted out the house. Yeah, now something like that, see, Golden, they'll let you know that. Like, if you have a family situation, they'll let you know that. Like, if you have a family member that, I think one year, somebody lost a family member, and they told them that. Like an immediate, it was like a grandparent or something like that. They did tell. I remember that one year they did call them in the diary room, and they told them that, and they gave them the opportunity to leave, and I think they chose to stay. Because they're paying for the winner gets $750,000, and then the runner-up gets $500,000, $500,000, and then what does the America's Favorite House Guest gets? Something I forgot what they get, but they get a cash prize too. It was the Oklahoma bombing. Okay, thank you. It was 9/11 because so was it Oklahoma? Okay, it was Oklahoma or 9/11. I just know it was a major event. But remember, this show's been going on for 24 years. The only reason why it must, it may have been 9/11 because 9/11 would have happened in September because Big Brother usually happens in the summer. So it probably was 9/11. Okay, America's Favorite House Guest gets $50,000. Okay. Thank you, Jewel. You heard Joe Biden had 400 security guards. He did not have Joshua, you just be trolling. He did not have no damn 400 security guards. That don't even make no sense. 400 security guards, Joshua. 400. I'm not doing this for Joshua today. Anyway, in one of those earlier seasons, they told Marcellus that his mama said she wanted him to come home because she thought he was losing his mind. Ooh. Even on Celebrity Big Brother, they only get a certain amount of time online. Even then, it's especially to talk to fans. Yeah. So, and Celebrity Big Brother, they have a little more leeway than on regular Big Brother. You said you didn't want Monty to win. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Once Monty got to the point where he had to pick either Turner or Taylor, I was like, you damned if you do and you damned if you don't, because I don't think he would have beat Turner either. I think the vote would have been. I don't think the vote would have been as unanimous, but he wouldn't have. I don't think he beats Turner. I just don't think. I don't think he did enough to beat Turner. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I was shocked that Terrence voted for Taylor. Were y'all surprised that Terrence voted for Taylor? I was shocked. Even Taylor was shocked when they read it. She was like when I said, well, hell, if Terrence voted for Taylor, child, she got. I mean, when Terrence, the way Terrence talked about that girl, I mean, even up to him leaving. When Julie said, "Who would you like to see come out?" He was like, Taylor. Like, I was surprised. A father and daughter were Dick and Danny. Yeah, that was father and daughter. Mm-hmm. When they had the relatives one, and they've had some cute some gimmicks over the years. Yeah, Taylor's speech, but listen, Taylor's pageant training absolutely came in handy this whole game. You could see it. You could see it this whole game. Yeah, when Taylor, I said, when Terrence voted for Taylor, I said, okay. Yeah, her speech was everything. Yeah. And even when she was answering the questions, when they were asking the questions and the way she answered those questions, I said, oh yeah. Taylor is Miss Michigan or former Miss Michigan, right? Miss Michigan. I don't know if she's the current reigning Miss Michigan or the former Miss Michigan, but Yeah, she's a pageant queen. So anyway, so that's what it was, child. That's what it was. We got some more black girl magic. Y'all know how I feel about my girl Riri. Now, last week we had the little red herring of them talking about Taylor Swift was gonna do the Super Bowl, and then they came out and say, "Oh no, it ain't Taylor Swift, it ain't Taylor Swift." And we found out this week that Miss Rihanna is gonna be our halftime Super Bowl performer this year. Okay. Now this means a couple of things. Former because Miss USA is next week. Okay, so she's former. Okay. No, they made up their mind. They said if she made it to finale, they were going to vote for her. Oh, okay. They told Turner that. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why Turner was the only one that didn't vote for her. Because Turner was the only one that voted for Monty. Turner was the only one that voted for Monty. So he didn't get the memo. Okay. Man, y'all know how I feel about my Riri, but this means a couple of things. This means a couple of things, y'all. At least in my mind. Number one, this means that a whole lot of Super Bowl tickets are going to be sold to people who don't know shit about football. Let's be clear, okay? Whole lot of Super Bowl tickets are going to be sold to people who don't give a shit about football. Just like that year Beyonce was the halftime. There was people there that didn't care nothing about no football. That's number one. Number two, y'all, I think that means we're going to get an album. I think that means that they allegedly Riri been in the studio. They said that Riri has been in the studio, and I think that means we're going to get a new album. We're going to get some new music. I feel like we're going to get some new music, y'all. Now, listen. I'm not as worried about new music as some other people because I feel like it's been so long, I feel like she's not going to win. And what I mean by that is I feel like it doesn't matter what she puts out. People are going to be like, we waited for this. I just feel like she can't win at this point. No matter what she puts out, I feel like people going to talk shit about it. That's just how I feel. I could be wrong. But I just feel like no matter what she puts out, people are going to find a way to talk shit. Riri, your girl crush. Listen, Riri, my girl crush too. I love me some Riri. But I'm here for it. Y'all know I love Riri. So I'm here for it. I'm here for some new music from Riri. Y'all know I'm here for I'm definitely here for the halftime show. The question is, who y'all think she gonna bring? I mean, other than her boo thing, other than her baby daddy / boyfriend / whatever they are to each other these days. If they still together, of course she gonna bring him out. But who else do y'all think she gonna bring out, y'all? Who else y'all think Riri gonna bring out? I don't care if she put out the ABCs. I need all that I can get. Me too. I feel like it's taking this long. She gonna season it, let it marinate, and it's fitting to be album of the year. I bet my bottom dollar on it. I just think people are so picky that they're gonna be like, we waited for this. Like, I just feel like no matter what you do, people are gonna find a way to not like it. Tinashe and Britney Spears. Not Britney Spears. I want to see the baby too, Joshua. I want to see the baby too. Drake would be interesting if she brought Drake out because, allegedly her and Drake fell out, but I think they done made up or something. Child, I don't know. Yeah, I could see her bringing out Jay-Z. I could definitely see Jay-Z coming out. And whoever she does collabs with on this new album. Because I firmly believe she's going to put some new music out. I absolutely believe she's going to put new music out. Between now, remember, the Super Bowl is in February. So she has October, November, December, January, February. She got 5 months. Even if she hasn't been in the studio, she can get some music together in 5 months. Eminem, ooh. Y'all know I love me some Eminem. Sorry, y'all. I think Taylor gonna end up on stage too. I think so too. I'm not convinced that Taylor Swift thing was a faux pas. I'm not convinced. Let's Dominic. We just getting started. We in here running our mouth. We talked about Taylor winning Big Brother. We talking about Riri being the Super Bowl halftime performer. Child. All right, y'all. Let's get into some of these other things. Okay, so Gutta K from Bad Boys got assaulted this weekend by Christopher Milan and Rio. Now, for those, or Rico, whatever the boy's name is, for those of you who watch Bad Boys, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know who Gutta K is. Y'all know who Christopher Milan is. Allegedly, they was down to the club in Atlanta, and Gutta K was on Bad Boys. He's one of the guys from the Bad Boys show down to the Zeus. And ever since the Bad Boys show, there's been bad blood between Christopher Milan and Gutta and Rio. And allegedly, they said that they was in the club, and Gutta was outside on his live talking trash. And so when they saw him, I was right the first time. Rio, thank you so, Joe. Milan and Rio need to be in jail. That's why Jonathan hit them with that chair. Now, this is what I'm going to say. The video footage looked bad. I mean, it was bad. Like, they really ran up on it. And Gutta is little. Gutta is thin and short. Like a little old thing. Like, if you saw Gutta walking down the street, you probably think Gutta was about 15, 16 years old, child. And we've seen Milan Christopher buff, you know. And they did run up on that boy. But I will say this. This is what I'm going to say. And y'all know I don't defend, physical altercation. But this is what I'm going to say. Y'all been talking shit for 6 months. On live, back and forth on live, talking shit, this, and this, and this, and that. I don't know if he knew that Milan Christopher was inside of that club while he was outside of the club talking shit. But you basically dared him to do something, and he did. Now, I'm not defending him because y'all know I ain't no Milan Christopher fan, and I, like you said, he ain't had that energy for Jonathan. But, sir, y'all been talking all this shit. You had to know at some point y'all was gonna see each other and it was gonna be a problem. Yeah, and I'm not defending it. Please let me be clear. I'm not defending it because I think they were wrong. I absolutely think they were wrong. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like, y'all keep playing these internet games, and at some point, internet games become real. Like, y'all can't keep being be these keyboard gangsters talking all this shit on live and you this and you that and da 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 and da 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 da, and then when y'all see each other, it's a different conversation. No, y'all want to keep putting that energy. That's why that's why a lot of people be like, I don't play these internet games. I don't play these internet games because I'm not gonna keep playing this with you. I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna keep doing this back and forth with you. I'm not. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. And when I say it's on site, it's on site. You know what I'm saying? But again, it was 2 against 1 from what I could see on the video. It was 2 against 1, and like I said, Gutta is a little old thing. You could blow him over with a feather. Little old thing, and Milan is not. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of Gutta. It's on my thumbnail. Let me see if I can find Gutta. For those who don't know who Gutta K is. This is Gutta K. You see how little he is? He does YouTube videos and he does raps and stuff like that. That's Gutta K. You see how little Gutta K is? Now let me show y'all what Milan Christopher looked like. the difference in those sizes? Tracy, you get one, girl. And again, I'm not defending it. No, I got it from Instagram, Xavier. And again, I'm not defending it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, all that I think is ridiculous, especially over some old TV show internet bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The video I was look. I'm sorry, wasn't that bad? My bad. My bad. Sorry, Tracy. Tracy, I'm gonna have to add you to my I'm gonna have to add you to my mod group chat. So when I go live and when I do remember to tell them, child, I be forgetting to tell them. What's up, Miss Toby? You listening from the bushes? Hey, girl. How you doing, girl? But yeah, that's what had happened down to. This happened down to the Atlanta. And like I said, I ain't defending bad behavior because I don't, but all I'm saying is y'all gotta watch what y'all be saying and what y'all be putting out there because that energy, you just gotta keep that energy. I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry, everybody, that I did not give y'all a trigger warning for the video. My apologies. My apologies to everyone. It was never my intention to upset. Right. And like I said, they've been fighting since the beginning of this. They've been fighting since daggone Bad Boys Club, child. And I ain't got the energy for it. I'm over it. I've been over that show since the show went off. I didn't even finish reviewing the show. I don't think I reviewed the last 2 episodes, child. I could not. I could not. But I know for future reference, I have to give y'all a trigger warning. My bad. My bad. Anyway, and y'all know, well, y'all don't know, but Cardi B loves Gutta because Gutta does like raps over over beats, and he does Cardi's beats. So she tweeted out about why they beat him up or whatever, and then her and Christopher Milan, yada yada yada, child. But child, Cardi been in a lot of stuff today. I need Cardi to put her phone down and walk away. Now y'all know I like me some Cardi B, but listen, I need her to put the phone down and walk away. That's what I need her to do. Cardi, I need you to put your phone down and I need you to log off and I need you to walk away. You wish I watched the Bobby Light show? No, you don't, because I don't think I would have anything positive to say. I'm not doing. I can't. Nope. You ain't want me watching the show. Why is Cardi involving herself? Child, why does Cardi ever involve herself? Cardi be doing too much. Well, since we go on Cardi, let me just go on it. So Cardi and Akbar V have been arguing all damn day. And for those who don't know who Akbar V is, she a rapper, child. She a rapper, and she's one of the rappers that was on. If you want my opinion, she's one of the rappers who was on the Nicki Minaj remix that she did last week. She was one of the rappers that was on there. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I feel like Akbar been wanting to fight with Cardi B ever since then. I feel like she been itching to go at Cardi B ever since she linked up with Nicki Minaj and she wanted to get involved with this Nicki Minaj Cardi B thing. So at some point today, they got to arguing. Now, what I'm not getting ready to do, because I don't have the brain power. I don't. I don't have the brain power to go back to the beginning and really do a whole breakdown. I'm just gonna give y'all. I'm getting this off the neighborhood talk. I'm just gonna read y'all this argument that's going on between these two. I'm gonna just read it to y'all so y'all can see how ridiculous. There's a cast member in a wheelchair on Bobby Lights who should file a lawsuit. What are you filing a lawsuit for? What happened? What they do? I hear Mercury's in retrograde. You know what? I need Leo Brown. Leo, if you are in the bushes or you hear me, drop down. Because I want Leo to come up and explain to us that. Because I keep hearing about Mercury in retrograde and what it means and what it looks like. I need my psychic Matter of fact, let me send him a message right now. Hold on, y'all. Let me send him a message on. No, I'm gonna read these tweets, and then y'all remind me to send him a message on Instagram that we need him to come and talk to us about Mercury being in retrograde. Okay. Let me read y'all. I just need y'all to hear some of the ridiculousness of these tweets. For those who don't know, Akbar V is Candy Bird's cousin in real life. She was on one season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She got churned by 5 different men, and she had lost custody of all of them at one time. The only reason why I'm telling y'all this is because it comes up in these tweets, and y'all need to know the reference. That's on it, because trust me, I ain't judging her. I just need, your car caught on fire. You had a Tesla. You know what? That happened to somebody else. I just heard. Somebody else I know that happened to. Their Tesla caught on fire. That just happened to somebody. Because I remember thinking, ooh, Mercury is the messenger of the gods. When it goes into retrograde, hold on, then all communication and communication devices get effed up. Oh. Bobby pushed him around. Roland Ray spit on him, and that show is not wheelchair accessible. But things people will do. Mars will go into retrograde next month and trigger a financial crisis with the eclipse at the end of the month, but you ain't hear that from me. Oh. Shit, my finances went to an eclipse at the end of this month. Shit, why you playing? Who payday can't get here fast enough? Anyway. Let me just read y'all some of these texts. Okay. This is Cardi B. Take care of your kids since the day they... Oh, wait a minute. No. I take care of kids since the day they came out of my PUSSY. Akbar says, you was able to, baby. You, I wasn't, but I got all mine now. See, the difference between me and you was I was really in that jungle hugging with real niggas. You forgot you had kids when you got some money. You were just selling it to any man that ran up on you, crooked teeth. Now, she said cricket, Cricket. I don't know if she meant to say cricket or crooked, Crooked. Because we know that Cardi B's teeth was fucked up till she got some money. Let's just call a thing a thing. She'll tell you that herself. First thing she did was get them teeth fixed. And I can respect that. So Cardi B's response was, see, the difference between me and you, I had niggas wanting to put babies in me. And she spelled it Nikkas. So maybe she heard y'all's complaints and y'all's criticism of her using the word. So she spelled it differently. I don't know, but I'm just telling y'all what these texts say. Wanting to put babies in me while I was in the jungle. But I said to myself, I won't put my kids in the same hoods I was raised in, let alone abandon them. You had that choice to make as well, not once, but 5 times. So then Akbar says, I'm about to do, I think she meant to say to do, something you never do, hashtag write a rap. So then Cardi said, I'm about to do something you never do, pick my kids up from school. I'm sorry. I read that before and it didn't make me laugh that hard the first time. You got 20 minutes to talk your shit because after that, my attention goes to my kids the rest of the whole day. So Akbar said, B, get a little money, forgot where she came from. A, y'all give me that old strip club pic of this hoe. Cardi B said, I came from the Bronx, High Bridge to be exact. Clearly ain't forgot since I'm wasting my time arguing with you. Akbar says, yeah, but at least you don't have no knots and you don't know what he did. By the way, free Big Slime. A woman put knots on you. I'm about to call Ra again. Remember when her and Ra Ali got into the argument? She threw the shoe at Ra Ali, whatever. Cardi B responds, now why you acting like Big Ursula? Don't left you one neither. I don't know what the fuck that even, I don't even understand what she's trying to say. So then Akbar says, Y'all check on Cardi hubby. Keep getting caught cheating because her head trash and her pee is weak. Cardi responds, pee weak? Baby, you the one with 5 baby daddies. You gave Thug head and he wasn't even good enough. And the head wasn't even good enough for him to stick his in you. He told you got to lose weight first. You lost the weight and he still don't F with you. Now, here is where I feel like Cardi B must have posted a video that went viral years ago of Akbar giving somebody head. I'm assuming it's this thug person that they talking about. So Akbar says, now my kids got to watch this again. You dead wrong for uploading that porn stuff about me again. You scoop. I think she meant to say stoop. You scoop so low, but cool. You just threw me back into anxiety. I don't know what that means. Cardi B said, wasn't you bragging about it when the video first came out? Talking about you got good head? Anyways, I'ma respect your kids and take it down. So then she says, I left Offset, watch them kids, cause why you and your sister got beat like that? Cardi says, now you know I don't play about my sister. Go dig up your mother, B. Y'all, both of these women are mothers. So now Offset done jumped in it. I guess Akbar accused Offset of calling her. So he responds, B, that's not my number. Why would I call you when B already handling your lame ass B? So her response was, you call me from this number, lying ass boy. I guess you the police to suing at QCM after all he done for you. Oh, quiet, the music his music company. I mean the music, y'all know what I'm talking about. His record label. All he done for you, break dancing ass child. So Akbar says, P ass nigga, you know it's a fake app. You lying now like you lying on quality music, whatever. We all know this. I knew I shouldn't be trusting a N who be dancing all over the place. Anyway, hashtag hush up. I'm almost done. And remember, this ain't even the beginning. This started this morning. Or maybe even last night. Shit, I don't know. So Cardi says, B, so why you ain't record the call? You made the whole shit up just so you can bring my man up and try to bait him to snitch on himself because you a cop ass hoe. Why would my man call you when I'm handling it myself, you clout muncher? Now, Cardi, you kind of told on yourself a little bit because you said you trying to get my man to snitch on himself. If he's not doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to snitch on. But that ain't even my fight. Let's guess the next step. A diss track that's going to be a mess, bought on iTunes and going to chart on Twitter. It's going to chart on Twitter. Akbar said, like, girl, stop it. You didn't marry a G. You married a backup dancer for Whitney Houston. Y'all, I can't. I'm going to be honest. I feel like, you said you feel like the pink lady set her up. I don't know if the pink lady set her up to go after Cardi, but I definitely feel like she's doing it to get in good favor with the pink lady. I do. Cardi knows. Listen, I think Cardi come from the school of Evelyn Braxton. Let him cheat in peace. Let him cheat in peace. Child. Because I feel like, Cardi identifies as bisexual, and I feel like whenever Cardi want a little something on the other side, I feel like she goes and gets it, child. Listen, we ain't even halfway through my list, child. Oh, Lord. Okay, we got Rihanna, child. Oh, Lord. Cardi B and Akbar. I wasn't even gonna talk about them, child. They were on my in case I got time part of this list. Lord have mercy. Okay. Brooke, is it Taylor? From Basketball Wives, condolences to her and her family. Her daughter was killed in a car accident over the weekend. So definitely sending condolences and love to her and her family. All three of them need basic English grammar for dummies, as they absolutely do. All of them do. All of them do. All of them do. And Cardi, I'm gonna need you to stop telling people you went to college. Stop. I don't think she meant Offset is doing anything. I think they both trying to respond too fast, and the mind's faster than the fingers. Akbar is always bashing women, but mad. She can't get a contract, child. I love Cardi, but she need to lay off the internet. She really does. And the plastics. I agree. I think she's done enough. No more plastic surgery, Cardi. I agree. No, Nicki, as far as I know, Nicki hasn't responded, but remember Akbar was on Nicki's remix. And I understand that, English isn't her first language, but still, girl, it's been too long. I'm sorry. Putting ass on stuff like, anyway, moving on, child, moving on. Okay. Mystikal, child. They said Mystikal in court. They said the woman, his victim alleges, remember that Mystikal was arrested on sexual assault charges. So in his preliminary hearing today, the victim says that he made her pray. He had to pray the evil spirits away before he assaulted her. I said, wait, what? You prayed the evil spirits out of me before you allegedly sexually assaulted me? Nicki just responded, Hollywood Unlocked. Oh, God, I can't with these people. Hold on. Let me just go on and see what Hollywood Unlocked and said, child. Oh, God, I can't with these people. Nicki Minaj sends subliminal shots in addition to her beef with... Oh, that's her beef with YouTube. Yeah, because she mad at YouTube, child. Listen, let me tell you something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Nicki was subtweeting this morning, you're still ugly. Child, Nicki, all of them grow up. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Pat had left something on the stove, and I don't think she meant to be gone as long as she was, and it was starting to make me nervous. I could hear it popping and crackling and whistling, and I said, let me just take it off the stove. If it ain't done yet, I'm sorry. I apologize when she get here, but she been gone for a while. We've been on here for an hour, and she was gone before I went live. So, all right. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Nicki is upset with YouTube over the same shit everybody else on YouTube goes through. She said that she felt like YouTube shadow banned her or took her out of the algorithm so her numbers would intentionally look bad. So listen. Nicki Minaj is a professional victim. It is always everybody else hating on her. It is always people trying to come down on her. People don't want to see her win. People don't want her to be successful. It is always somebody else. She is the professional victim. Ma'am, everybody on YouTube complains about the same thing when it comes to YouTube, okay? That, I can't seem to get into the algorithm. Y'all know that. People who've been rocking with me forever, y'all know I can't seem to get my numbers together. People tell me they love what I'm doing. They love my reviews, but I can't seem to get in the algorithm. I can't seem to get more than a couple of hundred views on my reviews. I do it because I like it. Trust me, not because I'm getting the numbers, okay? I don't know. I don't know why YouTube pushes some people to the top and pushes other people down. I don't know. I have no idea where that's coming from. But for her to sit here and act like YouTube hates her, they purposely want her numbers to fail. Why would YouTube purposely want to see Nicki Minaj's numbers fail? Why? What? Why, Nicki? Why? Is YouTube in cahoots with Cardi too? Is that what's going on? YouTube is in cahoots with Cardi B? Because when your songs don't do well on the Billboard charts, you say, "Oh well, it's Billboard purposely doing this, and they're purposely pushing my song down. They're purposely not doing this, and this." When other rappers do better than you, oh, it's because it's payola. Oh, it's y'all are paying for spins. Oh, it's all what you are a professional victim. It is always somebody else. Listen. I'm not saying that shit don't happen and things don't exist. I am not saying that. But baby, it ain't always everybody else. It's just not. So when I saw that earlier with her blaming YouTube, I didn't even bring it down here because everybody who's on YouTube, I mean, y'all are here. Y'all know sometimes y'all don't get my notifications, and I know that I'm not the only content creator that y'all are subscribed to. Y'all know that if y'all have other people that y'all are sub to that y'all don't get the notifications for or stuff like that. We've talked about it here where people get unsubscribed. That people, how many people on here have been unsubscribed from somebody that you subscribe to? YouTube got it, shit. It is what it is. But for her to act like they are purposely YouTube did this to her. Girl, go sit down. Because tell me what YouTube has to gain. Because remember, they get paid too. So what does YouTube have to gain by fucking with you? Now, I know they don't lose no money fucking with me. Okay? Let's just call a thing a thing. YouTube don't lose no money if my videos don't get no views. But Nicki Minaj, your videos are going to get millions of views. They make money off of you. Why would they fuck with you? Like, it's just stupid. No, it's because Safari and write your raps and we feeling you. We ain't feeling you no more. Right. Me, I don't know YouTube's rhyme or reason for doing so, especially when you're an active watcher of the channel. Right. But they do it all the time. Girls don't want nobody watch them music videos sat down. How she gonna blame Cardi for her failures? She always blamed Cardi. It's always Cardi's fault. And before Cardi, who did she blame? Lil' Kim. Before she could blame Cardi, she blamed Lil' Kim. And that's why I say you're always the victim. Nicki Minaj. And the thing is, Nicki Minaj is talented, and I like some of her music, like I do. But the whining, the complaining, the everybody is out for me, girl, please stop. Somebody said Lil' Kim and Foxy would have been child. You ain't lying. They probably would have been, child. Because again, back then we didn't play all these Twitter games. To get notifications, make sure you check the notification box with your YouTube profile. It's turned off on your account, even if you click the bell in the creators page. I found that out last week. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Thank you, Cali Girl. Hold on. Let me put this up on the screen. Cali Girl said, I'm going to read it again. To get notifications, make sure you click the notification box within your YouTube profile. It's turned off on your account, even if you click on the bell on the creators page. Listen at that. I did not know. Thank you, Cali Girl. It's crazy she started this with YouTube once. Gorilla and Cardi's new music hit 4 million over the weekend. That's why she mad. That's why she mad. So because Cardi B's new video with Gorilla got over 4 million views over the weekend, that means YouTube is fucking with her. See, that's what I knew. I knew it had something to do with Cardi. Listen, Cardi lives rent-free in that girl's head. Cardi lives rent-free in that head. Hey, Lamar, what's up, boo? Schemes set up by Todd. I want them all to have several seats. All the rap people are working my nerves right now. Child, ain't they? Ain't they, Tracy? So she atting YouTube. Child, she atting YouTube and all kinds of stuff. Child, you let me know how that work out for you, girl. Let me know how that work out for you. Go on, keep adding YouTube, child. The people. I like that song with Gorilla. I've listened to it. I mean, I haven't downloaded or anything, but I listened to it on YouTube, child. Excuse me. All right. Let's take a little break. I have a shit we did not ask for. Let's take a little break to talk about the shit we did not ask for. For those, there's 121 people in the chat. If you are new to the channel, we have a segment here called Shit We Did Not Ask For. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what it is. If you ask for it, if it's something that you want, put a 1 in the chat. If it's something that you would not want, put a 2 in the chat. If it's a hell no, put a 3 in the chat. And if you are a member or if you are new to the membership, you have emojis that say no, hell no, yes, no, and hell no, with the emoji SWDF. Shit we did not ask for. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Callie. Click your profile settings notification. Look at that. We're learning something new over here. Thank you so much, Callie girl. I appreciate that. I really do. But why did Cardi have to ride a newcomer's way to get music numbers? Now Cardi can perform Glow song, Shaking My Head. Well, that's what they do. Like, I mean, that's what collabs. Listen, and rap, that's all people doing rap these days now, collabs. That's all people do is collabs. Nicki Minaj do collabs. They just don't get 4 million spins. And Nicki Minaj does collabs with new artists. They just don't get the 4 million views on YouTube. That's all. They all do it. All of them, that's all they do now is just collabs. That's all they do. Let me know if it fixes y'all notifications. Thank you, Callie girl. Okay, so let's talk about this. Now, this is coming from my producer, Tracy. I had 2 of them, but we're going to go with the one Tracy sent me. Because we doing too much. We talking too much today. I say we meaning me. I'm talking too much today. I'm talking too much today, girl. Okay, here you go. Okay. Y'all ready? Okay, get your 1s, 2s, or 3s ready. Pumpkin spice chicken fries. Burger King is going to release pumpkin spice chicken fries. First of all, that's a lot in that title. Burger King teased the idea of pumpkin spice chicken fries a while back. And is this something that you would like to try? Pumpkin spice chicken fries. I see a lot of 3s. I see a lot of 3s. I can't even get their regular. I don't even like their regular chicken fries. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had the chicken fries. Listen, I love chicken and I love chicken in many different ways, but I'm not interested in a chicken fry. I'm not interested in a chicken version of French fries. I'm just not. That's not something I want in my life. That's just not something I want in my life. Release a real Whopper. Okay, Marilyn says she loves their chicken fries. All right, let's go ahead and do the second one. Do y'all want to say this one for my next time I go live? I'll save it because I still got a couple more things to talk about, and we've been here an hour. Okay, I'll save it. I got another one, so next time I got another one. But yeah, I see most of y'all were no. Most of y'all had a 3 on this one. Okay, child, you know this that time of year where they make anything pumpkin spice, child. Y'all know they make anything pumpkin spice this time of year, child. Yeah, I know that's what they do. All right. Prayers go out to nephew Tommy. I don't know if you guys saw where he was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. He said he had surgery last month. And everything went well. He has been they caught it early. They were able to get everything out. And he is 100% cancer free. He said he's not going to have to do any chemo or radiation. And that he almost has his voice back. He's been And he posted pictures of him in the hospital, and he posted, a thank you, to his family and stuff. Now he didn't tell any of us, which it wasn't our business. It was not our business. But he posted. This was what he posted online today. That's a picture of him in the hospital. That's his wife with him. And he said everything went well. It was successful. And he posted another picture of him walking around the hospital. You know how when you're in the hospital, they make you walk around every day. So, but he's doing well. He said he's doing well. And he reminds people of the importance of early detection. So please make sure that y'all are being proactive with your health, right? Being proactive with your health. Shan said prostitutes gonna start selling pumpkin spice PP. Okay. Do y'all want to talk about DJ Akademiks? Let me give y'all this DJ Akademiks real quick. First of all, DJ Akademiks is a troll. And I'm convinced that he just likes attention. He don't care if it's good, bad, or indifferent. But I think this one is going to get him an ass whooping. Now, I don't know if DJ Akademiks has had a good ass whooping in the past. I don't know. But I feel like he's on his way to a good ass whooping. Yeah, Steve Harvey is his uncle. I feel like he's on his way to a good ass whooping. So over the weekend, now Ray Janae Carter, who is Lil Wayne's daughter, Toya Johnson's, daughter as well. Those are her parents, Toya and Lil Wayne. She got a new boyfriend. Now we know in the past she was dating effing Lucci, who's now in jail for the RICO charges and all that good stuff. But she now is dating. He's a YouTuber by the name of Armand something. It's not Armand Wiggins. It's another Armand. And he's a YouTuber. And they're having fun together. She's doing a lot of content with him on his YouTube channel. They're doing a lot of mukbangs and, just fun stuff. And so DJ Akademiks goes on this rant over the weekend about why is she hanging with this lame dude? She used to be with thugs. Now she's with this old lame dude. Why is she with him? He called her a bitch, called her out of her name, like all kinds of stuff. So first, Toya came out and cussed his ass out. And basically said, everybody know I don't play about mine. Keep my daughter's name out your mouth. She ain't bothering you. She's a child. She's doing what 20-year-old kids do. She's living her life. She's having a good time. She's dating, whatever. Leave her alone. Keep her name out your mouth. Don't be calling her out her name. Then T.I. went live. And, for as much as T.I. irritates our soul, which he does, he very nice, nasty, polite, nasty told Akademiks he wanted to have a conversation with him. He said, I tried to handle this privately, but you're not taking my phone calls or returning my texts. So I felt like I had to publicly invite you to this conversation that I want to have with you privately. Because Ray Janae, that's my niece. And she's covered. She's protected. So I just need to make some things clear with you about mine. Now, we could say a lot of things about Clifford, and we have. But if you read, you ain't even got to read between them lines. He basically, to translate T.I. speak, he basically was like, I'm about to whoop your ass. That's what I'm about to whoop your ass. And I was trying, right, expeditiously. But somebody put in my comments, because I did a quick drop on this, and I don't know who it was. If it was you, you can go ahead and take the credit in the chat. I don't know. I don't remember who said it, but somebody in my comments said, DJ Akademiks don't have to worry about T.I. or Toya. The one he need to worry about is Lil Wayne, because real gangsters move in silence, and Lil Wayne ain't said shit. I said, you know what? You are so right. You are so right. Well, Zanique and Ray Janae are best friends. So Regine probably is Zanique's godmother, daughter's godmother. She probably is, because they're best friends. They grew up together. They're best friends. Remember, they went to OMG Girls together and all of that. They're best friends. So, yeah. No, Lil Wayne ain't never too high to care about his daughter. Now, listen, I can say a lot of things about Lil Wayne, and I have. But when it comes to his daughter, he don't play about her. He don't play about her. But again, remember, see, we really need to stop forgetting who these people are in real life. Like, we got to stop forgetting that Lil Wayne came from the projects of New Orleans. We got to stop forgetting that T.I. came from the hood of Atlanta. He has seen the inside of a jail cell multiple times. Like, please let's not let the $1 million properties and the extra zeros next to their net worth. Please don't let y'all forget who these people are for real in real life. Please stop. Please stop forgetting who these people are in real life. Now, no disrespect to Drake, but you probably saved this and like Drake. Like, you probably safe. He might send somebody to your house, but he probably ain't gonna show up. But T.I. gonna knock on your door. Yeah. T.I.'s gonna get on his private jet. He gonna stop through New Orleans and pick up Lil Wayne. They're gonna fly up to New York or wherever the hell DJ Akademiks is. They're gonna come up out of there, and they're gonna knock on your door, sir. See, y'all young folk don't remember them 90s beefs. Y'all don't remember shootouts at the police station. I mean, at the radio station where somebody was live talking to Wendy Williams, or they was live talking to, Fuck Flex, or they were live talking to whoever, and the people they had beef with waited for them outside the radio station to straight up shoot them. They wasn't doing, see, that's why I was talking about earlier with this Cardi B, Akbar shit, this Twitter fingers. No. It wasn't no Twitter fingers. Okay? You dissed each other on wax, and when you saw them, you kept that same energy. And unfortunately, it did end up ending people's lives, and I'm not glorifying that, okay? But what I am saying is, please let's not forget that that's where this stuff came from. Like, look. We know in real life it used to go down. It's before Instagram and the Shade Room and TMZ and World Star got everything on video. A whole lot of shit used to go down that we never heard about until after the fact. We hear people telling stories now, and we were like, what? That went down? Wait a minute, that happened? People was getting jumped, beat up. Their chains was getting snatched off. People was getting shot at. People was getting stabbed. All kinds of shit was going down. We never knew. Because people kept that same energy when they saw each other. Yes, the Source Awards. Absolutely. Remember when Snoop Dogg got arrested? He came off stage and literally got arrested. The police was waiting for him. He performed Murder Was the Case. And as soon as he came off stage, police was like, come on with us. The Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown beef. Listen, that's what Lil' Kim went to jail for. Little Kim went to jail for perjury because they were shooting down at the radio station, and Lil' Kim lied about what she saw, what she didn't see, and they sent her ass to jail. She was protecting Lil C's and them. Listen, y'all don't know. I see the people in the chat who know. I see some of y'all know what I'm talking about. I see some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But please don't get it twisted. T.I. and Lil Wayne will knock on this man's door in real life. This is not no Twitter shit for them. This is not no Twitter shit for them. This is real life. That's they daughter and niece. Wayne a felon, a few gun charges. He would run up. Right, Wayne been to jail a couple of times. He don't care. He don't care. I remember the huge brawl at the last Source Awards in Miami. They turned over all those metal folding chairs. Child. So y'all can keep playing with these old school hip hop people if y'all want to. 50 Cent before he was 50 Cent. Yeah, remember the 50 Cent Ja Rule beef? They was snatching chains, running up on each other at the club. Like, shit was going down. And a lot of it we didn't find out about until after the fact, with people, even though Irv Gotti got on my nerves with the way he was talking about Ashanti and stuff. But we don't know these things until we hear these hip hop stories. So people tell these stories. I remember hearing the rumor about Faith whooping one of Biggie Smalls' one of his girlfriends that he was cheating on her with. But it wasn't until years later that Faith confirmed the story. Faith showed up to the hotel, said she was housekeeping, and when they opened the door, she commenced to whooping that hoe's ass. These people did not play. Did I watch him on the Breakfast Club this morning? No. Hammer, tell me what he said, because I didn't. Give me if you don't mind, Hammer, give me the cliff notes in the chat, and I'll see what he said. When you're from the projects, it's always a part of you. Right. It's, but when F and Lucci was dogging out Raging A, Lil Wayne didn't do nothing. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But here's the thing. Charlie Baltimore, yeah. Let me say, Lil Wayne absolutely did have a talk with F and Lucci. But here's what you can't do. What you can't do is stop your child who's grown from doing what they want to do. As long as Ray Janae was going to keep running back to that man, what really could he do? What they couldn't keep Ray Janae, because you even saw that on a reality show. They were trying to keep her away from him. They didn't want her with him. They didn't want her dating him, but she grown. This is a little bit different. This isn't about who she's trying to date and whether he's a good guy or a bad guy. This is different. This is different. Young Rich, there you go trolling. I ain't seen you in a long time. Here you go trolling. They said MC Hammer was the biggest gangster of them all. He probably was. Again, Hammer, his image was fluffy and popcorn, but he was from the hood too. Like, don't get it twisted. He was from the hood too. Right. Wayne told her he wouldn't get into her relationship drama unless she called him, and she never called him. Right. But he did talk to F and Lucci. They talked about that on the show. That he did, because she was like, "What you say? What you say?" And he was like, "We talk. We talk." That's very true. She had to learn for herself. I had one of those in my family, hard-headed and soft behind. There you go. Thinking behind, you said. He was basically backing up from what he said. He said he would be willing to talk to them all, but Russell Simmons. Well, yeah, he said some nasty stuff about Russell Simmons, but he said he'd be willing to talk to all of them. I mean, it really ain't nothing to talk about. Like, as far as the LL Cool J thing, just apologize for what you said. Like, it's no need. We don't need to have thank you, Hammer, for telling me. But it's no need for us to talk. It ain't shit to talk about. It ain't shit to talk about. Like, you said what you said. You said that any of the pioneers in hip hop that don't have no money, they dusty, and it was disrespectful. Anyway, I already talked about that part of it, child. But yeah, so that was it. Thank you, Hammer, for telling me what he said. Yeah, I bet he did back down, because he, like I said, T.I. will show up at his house for real, like in real life. Like in real life. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me get y'all. It's 119 of y'all in the chat. I really hope that my likes looking good. If you did not hit the like button, please do. I really appreciate that. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We have a good time over here. You didn't hear what he said about Ray Janae. Did you come in when I was talking about what he said about Ray Janae, or you want me to repeat it? Let me know if you need me to repeat it. What did he say about LL Cool J? Joshua, we talked about that the other day. He was basically disrespecting the pioneers of hip hop, and LL Cool J had to come down here and get them together. He honestly thinks that no one will hurt him because they didn't hurt Wendy, but Wendy was a woman. But they tried to hurt Wendy. Like, are we forgetting the infamous story of Toto showing up at the radio station to whoop Wendy's ass? Like, did y'all not? I'm not saying you. I'm saying people in general. Like, people not remembering in the movie, because I didn't read her book, but I'm sure it was in the book too, when she talked about the radio station had security, and that there were times when the radio station had to sneak her out the back door because there were people waiting for her out front. Like, please don't think that Wendy just was walking them streets like that, because she wasn't. That's part of Wendy's problem now, is that she's so isolated because she's had to live her life a certain way for so long. That's part of her problem now. T.I. needs to show up. Hold on, what my nephew saying? Hey, nephew. Hey, boo. T.I. needs to show up in his own house and handle his children. What child? That's another child. Wendy Wendy ain't walk out of this unscathed. Trust when I say they got Wendy now. All the efforts I paying out went. I didn't hear his response to Charlamagne about rape. Okay. Yeah, I did. I'll go back and listen to see if he addressed it, but it'll be interesting to see. I'm sure Charlamagne asked, because I doubt he wouldn't have asked about it. All right. So for those of you who are over, who don't care, who don't want to update on the holy trinity of YouTube that is Larry Reed, Bishop Whitehead, and Tasha K, y'all go ahead and click off if y'all don't want to hear this. This ain't gonna take long. I'm just giving y'all the update, but I know some of y'all are over it and y'all are sick of it, okay? But let me give y'all the update of the Tasha K, Larry Reed, Bishop Whitehead saga, okay? So let's start with Bishop Whitehead. Bishop Whitehead, ever since last Thursday, I think, he literally has been coming live on his Instagram every night playing these tapes of the Breakfast Club carding him. They did. All right, I'm gonna have to go listen to it, Cali girl. I'm gonna have to go listen to it. It's me D said bye because demons ain't possessing him. I understand, baby. Listen, I'm just giving the updates. So he literally has been coming down here playing these videotapes every night. Now I was looking at y'all know I was looking at Sherelle's World. Now Sherelle's World actually did a pretty good breakdown of this on her channel. It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. And I was listening to it earlier. She cut because I was not listening to all that shit that Bishop Whitehead has been putting on his channel. I don't have the energy, nor the time, nor the fucks to give to listen to all of that. Like he literally be on his live for hours. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not listening to all of that. But Sherelle did a good job of kind of cutting up some of what he said. Now, here's what I want y'all to understand. He is literally blackmailing Larry Reed. If you listen to what he's saying, he is literally saying, if you don't stop talking, I got more where this came from. If you stop talking, I'll stop exposing you. But if you don't stop talking, I'm going to keep exposing you. That's like low-key blackmail. Am I wrong? Am I putting 20 on 10? She is a mess, and I don't watch her regularly, but when I saw that, I said, let me see what she's talking about. But she did a good job and the video is not too long. You know, sometimes her videos are long. It's really not too long. He been going live ever since the robbery. He has been going live, but I mean, like the last couple of days, it's been Larry Reed. That's high key blackmail. Okay, yeah, because he was just like, Larry Reed, if you don't stop talking, if this is a warning, if you don't stop talking, I'ma keep playing this. Does he not know that that's blackmail? And if you listen to what he's saying, it goes back to the video we did on Saturday with Simone. Remember, Simone said there is no case number for these charges down in Raleigh. There is a police report. There is a police report, but there is no case number because Larry Reed has never been charged criminally with any of these accusations. There's a police report because anybody can file a police report. I can go down to the police station right now and file a police report against It's Me D. I could say that he's stalking me, and I could file a police report against him. Now the police will then do research and they'll do their detective work, and they'll see if, yes, I want the inside scoop. Jonathan, you gonna come and tell me, or you want to tell me offline and let me report it? I do. Let me know if you want to come up here and talk about it. If not, you could just hit me up. We could talk offline. But I absolutely want the inside scoop on the Raleigh stuff because I know you know. Because I know you know. Stop playing with me, Jonathan. You know my nosy ass want to know. Come on now, you know how nosy I am. So, what Simone explained was exactly. All right, hit me up, Jonathan. I want to know. Hit me up. Because I do want to know. You know I want to know. What's up, Virgin Love? Hey, love. So, Yeah, this was from years ago. So what Simone, and that's what Simone was saying. Simone was like, Raleigh is a place, Joshua. That's where that's where these allegations are coming from, Raleigh, North Carolina. So that's what Simone said. Simone was like, a lot of these accusations are years old, and if the DA was going to charge him, at this point they would have charged him. But what they're not going to do, they're not going to put in writing that the case is closed. They're not going to put that in writing. She said they'll verbally tell, Larry Reid, listen, we're not going to pursue any charges at this time, right? They're going to always say at this time because, new evidence might come up and they may have to reopen the case or they may have to come back later. But they'll say, based on what we've been able to gather at this time, there are no charges. So if you listen to Bishop Whitehead talk, he keeps saying, there's a police report, there's a police report, there's a police report. And he keeps saying, y'all keep saying that this is an old case. But when my people, he always say his team, when my team called the Raleigh Police Department said this is still an open investigation. Well, Simone said that they're going to say that, especially to some random person on the phone. They're not going to, why would they talk to some random person calling them on the phone asking if there's an open investigation? She said they're never going to put in writing that the case is closed. Well, not never. Never's a strong word. But she said that they're not going to put that in writing. Okay? But understand that all of these accusations are years old. They have been vetted. The accusations have been vetted, and Larry Reid has not been charged. I'm not saying Larry Reid isn't guilty. I'm saying Larry Reid's never been charged. Okay? And that these accusations are at least 2 years old. At least. And he has not been charged. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying he guilty or innocent. I don't know that man from a hole in the wall. Larry Reid will walk past me. If I walk by him on a crowded street, hell, not even a crowded street, we could be the only two in the room, and he will walk past me because he don't know me and I don't know him, okay? So I'm not defending him. I'm not caping for him, okay? But what I am saying is based on this information, if there was damning evidence, he'd have been charged. More than 2 years. Jonathan said it's more than 2 years old, okay? So that's not blackmail to you? Okay. Might not be. Okay. So that's what Bishop Whitehead has been up to over on his Instagram. Every night over on his Instagram, he's playing these tapes. He's doxing, he's exposing, he's doing all of this stuff. And it depends on what definition of doxing you want to go by. But, the definition of doxing that was explained to me is when you are putting out people's information with malicious intent. So even though a lot of this information is public information, you're doing it with malicious intent. So to me, that malicious intent part is doxing. Okay, that's the doxing. Okay, so that's what Bishop Whitehead doing over there. Okay, now Larry Reid, last week when he did his live, he said that he had to talk to his attorney and he had to find out what legal remedies they had to resolve, right? Armand Wiggins is reporting that he talked to Larry Reid because Larry Reid has not been live since that happened. He's been quiet. And that's when you really need to be worried about people. When people are quiet, you need to be worried about people when people are quiet. Larry Reid has not been live to talk about this. He's posted a few things on his Instagram, but he's not talking about this at all. He is not addressing it. He's not talking about it. But according to Armand Wiggins today, Armand Wiggins said on his channel today that he talked to Larry Reid, and Larry Reid told him that he absolutely intends to sue Tasha K. Now, you might ask, well, how the hell did we get to Tasha K? Because if it's Bishop Whitehead dropping this information and dropping these tapes, how in the world did we get to Tasha K? Here's how, in my opinion, this is all my opinion. This is all coming from Really B. This is Really B's opinion. This is Really B talking, okay? Coming from me. I think two things. The first thing, I think that I'm going to have to agree with Simone that Larry Reid must suspect the same thing that Simone suspects, that Tasha K is the one that's giving the bishop all this information. I'm going to have to just agree that she the one giving that. That's my opinion. It's me. Really B's opinion. The second thing is, once again, Tasha K has made some very defaming statements on her when she was live with the bishop last week, and she said that I know for a fact, this is not allegedly, this is a fact. She said that. That's a quote. This ain't no allegedly, this is a fact. That Larry Reid, the person that he claims is his mentee, is really his boyfriend. And I know that to be a fact. She insinuated, now I don't think you can sue for insinuation, but she insinuated that Larry Reid got HIV. A woman on Scotty's channel says she knows the accuser personally and he's telling the truth. Okay. Listen, I ain't saying whether the person's telling the truth or not, because I wasn't there and I don't know who did what. I won't there. And I certainly am not about to defend Larry Reid. I don't know Larry Reid. I don't know nothing about that man. But what I'm going to say is these accusations are years old. And if there was enough evidence to charge him, they would have. Now, just because they don't have enough evidence don't mean he's not guilty. So I'm not going down that road. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. What I am saying is he has not been legally charged. And again, based on the fact that he has not been legally charged, y'all can't be, when I say y'all, you know, people, y'all can't be out here saying stuff as a fact that ain't no damn fact. These reports should have never come up again. The young man that had these claims out about Larry left this alone. Bringing this back up drags him back to those memories. I don't care how much someone doesn't like Larry. There's no way I'm believing known liars. And that's the other thing, child. When you got two people that you know lie, telling you a story, like, I mean, I'm just saying. But that accuser is lying about some things. Oh, Jonathan. My goodness. Oh. So, yeah. I think that, and Conscious TV, who is Larry Reid's mentee, that's the person that Tasha K is saying is really his boyfriend, not his mentee. Conscious TV said the other night on his live, he said that they have proof that Tasha K gave, he didn't say Tasha K. Let me not put this in his mouth. They have proof of who gave the information to Bishop Whitehead. They know who gave the information. Now, how they know and how they have proof, I don't know. I'm just telling you what the people are saying. But I feel like if he has proof and he's able to link Tasha K to this, Tasha K in trouble again. And Larry Reid said he has every intention of suing Tasha K. And I believe him. I believe he's going to sue. If you saw the video last week when Larry Reid went live to sort of get in front of some of this stuff, his whole affect was off. If you know Larry Reid, if you watch him, and he's a jokester, he's very charismatic and all that. Like I said, I don't watch him a lot. I don't, because he said some things that I don't agree with. He's done some things I don't agree with. But his personality is very charismatic. His affect was off. Like, you could tell that he was bothered by this. And I do think that if he has a case and his lawyer tells him he has a case, I do think he's going to pursue it. And I'll keep y'all posted. All right, let me get over here, y'all. It's 132 people in the chat. Please make sure you are hitting the like button on your way out the door. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It is what? Free 90 what? 9. And I will talk to y'all later. Jonathan, hit me up, man. Hit me up. I need this information. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace. So he would drag the blogger back into court. I think he will.